Good day, Pokemaniacs. Welcome to Chris Plays Pokemon playthrough. I don't know, is it episode 8, I believe? Okay, so we are currently leaving or re entering Pewter City. I'm just quickly going to the Poke Center to heal our new Pokemon from last episode, a Rattata called Roland and a Pidgey called Darwin. We are currently leaving Pewter City via Route 3 towards Mount Moon. So we just completed the first gym, which was Brock, collecting ourselves the Boulder Badge. That raises the attack stat for Pokemon in battle, and it allows us eventually to use Flash when we discover what Flash is, which is going to be a little while. That allows us to light up caves, but we're not going to be in any caves that need lighting up for some time. So, what we're going to do now is switch a Pikachu, Voltage, to the front of the party, and battle a pair of Pidgeys owned by this lovely lass. Well, actually, she's quite rude. She's mad because I looked at her, but technically she looked at me also, so I should be mad at her. She'll be more mad when I crush her. Pikachu has the type advantage. Electricity is super effective against flying. Think of it as a bird flying into a telegraph pole. It would probably not win. Not the wooden part, the electrical part, obviously. Maybe that wasn't obvious. Stop using Sand Attack, you rude individual. Okay, no problem. So, Voltage, critical hit. That was not a good time for a critical hit, but never mind. And level up. Lovely. Pikachu also has something cool called a Same Type Attack Bonus. Same Type Attack Bonus, STAB. That is where he's using an electric attack and is electric, so it does another multiplier of 1.5. So his attacks against Pidgey are actually quite good, but even against a non-flying type, they would still be quite good. Okay, hopefully this will crush him. Oh, it didn't. Don't use Gust. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We'll probably need a potion just to guarantee not dying. That would be the best strategy, I believe. Probably would have killed him, but it's not worth the risk. If I'd missed, it would have just been tragic. Okay, so Voltage has leveled up twice. That's very nice to see. We are a little lower in level as a party than we should be along this route, but I've tried to avoid grinding, and at some point may have to have a couple episodes where we just do a bunch of wild battles. I've switched Harry to the front of the party now because just as we had type advantage with electricity versus Pidgeys, this bug catcher is going to be using bug type, which are weak to poison. Harry having one attack being Poison Sting, that is pretty much ideal. Unfortunately, again, we are significantly lower in level, so even though we have type advantage, it's still going to take us a little bit of time to finish off these Pokemon. One of them actually is going to be a Weedle, which, you know, it's still going to have type advantage, but they're going to have type advantage against us. So that makes it more tricky as well. We should win this one without problem. That obviously is going to help. Poison Sting making things poisoned is lovely. What a wonderful side effect. It's not going to do a bunch of damage probably, but every little helps. Yeah, one more of those, we should be good. Excellent. Good to see. Okay, we also have a Pidgey which would be super effective, but these are level 10s and Pidgey is level 4. Still, might as well rotate him in at this point. I do want to keep him in the long run, so we can have 1 or 2 attacks against him and hopefully that's not going to kill me. I can't imagine he can take me down in one one attack. Heart? What? But maybe in 2. We'll have to see how this does. So that only does 5, which means even if it's critical, it's only going to do 10. So we'll do one more. This is where it's risky, because I'm not sure if the next one's going to be critical or if I'll last. So I'll probably switch back now to Harry, who is probably going to take less than 5 damage for this. Because he's a higher level, but I am still going to need to heal up at some point. Yeah, okay, so he's still taking 5 because of the super effectiveness of the attack. Not a problem. We should win this quite handily. He's taking 6 now. Brilliant. That's just rude. Okay, this isn't going to plan. We'll try one more, and if he gets a critical hit, then I'm going to cry. That wasn't one more, that was 2 more. That's just, whew, risky business. Okay, I always go the wrong way for that. Let's go ahead and bring out... Roland, what can you do? You're level 4, but if we split that experience between 3 low-level Pokemon, it'll still be quite cool. Let's get some tackles. Shouldn't kill him. Only 5, good to know. Okay, one more of those and we're good, and even if he used a poison sting and it was super effective and it poisoned me, we would still have won that battle. Lovely. None of them leveled up from the minuscule amounts of experience they achieved. Yes, we will switch back to... Okay, no, let's go for a new one. Let's bring Odin into the mix. It's really not worth it bringing out really significantly damaged Pokemon. They're probably not going to win. Horn attack. Odin has no type advantage, but he is a stronger Pokemon, higher level, so he should win it anyway. But it is obviously better to use ones that have type advantage where possible, and especially if we're using lower level ones, because then they can take the experience from battles even when they're not doing too much of the work. That helps them level up quickly, and then they can be the stronger ones who are front of the party. Harry's evolving. Cool. So Harry's going to evolve into a Kakuna, which means we don't actually have to catch a Kakuna for that to now be added to the Pokedex. Like that. There he is in our Pokedex down here. So he's a Cocoon type Pokemon. Incapable of moving, he can only harden his shell to protect himself from predators. Which actually it turns out he can't do, because usually in the wild they do have Harden as an attack, but he didn't learn Harden, and Weedle, Harry, didn't know Harden, so maybe he'll learn it next level, but at the moment he doesn't have Harden, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. It must be next level. Okay, we probably have time for one more battle. The next guy I think is a youngster or another bug catcher, one of the two, and I'll switch Nid around to the front of the party for that one. We might bring in a Pikachu as well, because he doesn't have type advantage, but he does need to level up. And after that, yeah, I guess we'll continue our way along, fighting through the Pokemon fighter trainer battle things. Wonderful. I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. It's my favourite quote from any Pokemon battle ever. Although I've had my coffee now and I feel great is also a classic. We didn't speak to that dude. He's the guy who shows us how to catch Pokemon, but I was trying not to spend forever getting past everything, so I didn't bother teaching you how to catch Pokemon. I just did it, and then you could see that it was not as difficult as that old man would make it sound. Stop attacking first. I mean, obviously that's the point of a quick attack, but it's just rude. Okay, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, you're rude. Alright, well, Voltage. You can take all the experience from this fight then. Again with the quick attack, is that all you know? Maybe it is. Ooh, man, one more of those and it'll kill me. Not that that's gonna matter. Voltage didn't even level up, rude. No, we'll keep with this guy. He doesn't have quick attack, I don't think, so this should be a little bit better. Although if he uses a single attack it could kill me, and that would be a shame. Or he can keep using Leer, that's fine. Although Leer, over time, is going to weaken me to the point of one attack destroying me, so it's not super fine. But it is in this case, because we crushed him. Crush, crush, crush. Level 9 with a Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave allows for paralysis on demand, basically. It's 100% effective at causing paralysis. It doesn't do any damage, but sometimes to paralyze the Pokemon is a better strategy than just to go full out attack. Thundershock hasn't yet paralyzed anything in battle, but it also allows paralysis a small percentage of the time. So sometimes it's nice just to always use Thundershock and not be guaranteed paralysis, but it really depends. We'll use that in different cases each way. So I'm going to heal one more time, and this episode is pretty much at an end. Thank you again for watching Chris Plays Pokemon. Next episode we'll continue along Route 3, battling the other 4 or 5 trainers that we meet, and then we'll head into Mount Moon, which is a terrifying cave filled with bats, geodudes, parasites, etc. Wonderful. Alright, thank you for watching, see you around, and